Okay, so
Matt,
let's
King Punk.
let's just start with a little bit of a recap of where we're at, aside from last week and the week before, which was or 2 weeks, whatever. The last two sessions have been a lot of maintenance.
We are
Um,
high-level characters now. That makes sense.
so before that, um, you were you found the Jedi on Alina, or the Aline rather, and then you dropped her off on Nar Shaddaa briefly before jetting off to Corellia,
Yep.
where Flynn bought himself a casino, or rather
What's it
used the
called?
deed and then purchased a whole bunch of additional upgrades for it.
What's it called? What's the casino called?
give me a second. I think I came up with a name for it. Oh, it's in the group sheet. That's right.
You didn't come up with a name yet, if you remember.
I did. It's called the Carillion Gambit.
Oh, you did? Yeah, damn it.
Right, so we'll start off this session with a bit of reminding that you've still got some bounties to collect on, because you didn't do that yet.
Oh shoot! And also, this what's it called? Obligation duty.
Yes, we're also going to roll that this session. First, let's do Destiny points.
Oh, let's roll Destiny. Ooh. Both of those can be dark, but at least if someone makes light now, you can keep it. Haha, we get to keep two. This is amazing.
Right. Basically the rolls from last week with an extra 2 people added.
Yay. Remember to add one of my light sides.
Okay, everyone
We
double...
have 3. Nice.
Oh yes, yours. Remember to double check that in the group sheet your obligation level numbers are correct.
Wait, Flynn, does your morality reset now that you're Force Awakening? Or does it just continue?
My morality's at 69.
Nice. Nice.
Right?
That's like the perfect number for a Great Jedi.
That's right.
And you'll also notice that in your group savings, Flynn has contributed a quite sizable amount to your group funds.
You are the moneymaker.
So glad I don't have to do that this time around.
Yeah, so double check that your obligation levels are correct, and then I'm going to roll that
Honest.
obligation.
It's so nice not having to worry about being a money maker anymore. I follow that.
It's freeing, isn't it?
It's annoying.
Uh,
So much
all
back
right.
maintenance.
Diction's at 0, magnitude's at 5 for the other one. Okay. So
Our total is 40. Yeah, 45.
did you?
Hold on.
I adjusted it on the group sheet. Mine wasn't correct.
Okay. Okay, 40.
Alright. There we go.
Right, so everyone's is correct now.
As far as I can tell.
Um,
Five, 10, 15, 30.
45. Right. Wow,
I
that's...
guess 75.
Sorry?
Well, it's gonna hit.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's gonna hit the first person.
Yeah. It's,
It's the second person that's not Rock Betrayal.
Oh no.
it's the... Yeah, it's the second person. It's just slightly too high to activate Flynn's.
Damn it! Fuck you, Lynn.
Good to gamble sometimes.
So for this session, Nadrock will have reduced strain threshold
yeah,
by 2.
the humanity.
And betrayal is... I cannot remember the specifics of your betrayal.
I said specifically Benku, but pretty much
Benku.
any clone. It's Benku in particular, but really any clone. He's just Benku's the face
Right.
of
Okay, so
anybody who's
maybe
betrayed
he
him in the
should...
Clone Wars. Anyone who went Sith, but like obviously Benku's the closest to him.
Okay. Yeah. So at the moment, you're all hanging out in the private areas of Flynn's casino here. He's
Come
upgraded,
out of fucking
had
hibernation.
his mechanic upgrade the ship. And
That's right, guys. We got a pirated HoloNet.
and we can, begin here and whatever you want to discuss with each other, or if you've got a place you're wanting to go to right now.
I want to collect information to find Venku.
By the way, Red and Envoy are here.
They are?
Yeah.
He employed them in his casino.
What do
I
they
did.
do after? I guess I'll head up to. What do they do after the Clone Wars?
They work with CLX and Merlo.
Okay, so they're not my shit list. Good.
This is more of a like a side job for them. This is more of a base of operations.
I'm just glad I don't have to brutally murder them.
Hey, it's not over yet.
They were among the
Yep.
group that saved you all on Korriban as well, so that probably helps.
Yep. And they don't have a chip.
Indeed.
I'm gonna go do you guys are clone. See if they have any information on Venku's whereabouts.
As I say, the other option is kill two birds with one stone and go after Glaz. Vancouver's would have followed us at the initial departure.
I'm okay with going after Glass.
Only because it might kill. You can ask them first. Might as well while we're here ask them first. There's no point in going back for no reason. But I was going to say after we do that, we can hit down. At least Glasgow can trade this stupid person on the ship as well and get rid of some hungry mouth off our ship. Poor bastard.
Yeah,
We could check to see if one of the representatives are here on Corellia.
Get at that too. Think of that. And yeah, they'll be hanging around most likely. Big fuckers.
Yeah. So if Nadrock goes up to one of the two of them,
Yep.
was there one specifically you were going to go talk to, or?
Was the talker and Red was the sniper, right?
Red was the
Mechanic, wasn't he?
He was the
yeah,
mechanic.
explosiveness, demolitionist.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna go talk to Envoy and see if he has any contacts in the Imperial Army still.
Yeah, so you walk up to him and he recognizes you pretty quick, but also based on where you are and the fact that everyone's sort of staying under the radar, including them, he just sort of gives you a bit of a nod in your direction, indicating that he knows precisely who you are, but also points off to the side to a one of the private rooms for a chat.
I'm going to make a nod and head over in that direction.
Yeah, so he stays working his part of the casino for a little bit longer, and about 5 minutes later he joins you in the room. Cordan, it's good to see you.
Likewise, my old friend. I was wondering if I could ask you for a favor.
Anything.
Would you happen to have any leads on Venku's current location?
I don't have any contacts with Imperial at all. I left that behind. However, I have a lot of friends who pass along information every so often. Last I heard, he was serving on Sullust.
Thank you. Can you point me to anybody who might have information on this Sullustan fleet?
Sullust is a contested point at the moment. I believe they're in a fairly major civil war. Two sides. One is refusing to bow to the Empire, and the other side of the planet is very much loyalists to former Republic, New Empire, and they are in the midst of civil war there. So there's some fairly sizable orbital fleets, and that is currently where Venku is serving. I believe he's leading a fairly sizable battalion there.
Thank you for the info. Do you have any contacts in Sullust of the rebels?
I believe I could probably find you one. It might take a bit of time, though.
No, I'll just pass my hyperlink or whatever, phone number thing, whatever. When you do, just message me.
Absolutely.
I get up and head back to the rest of the party.
You do know that with the pirated HoloNet, he can contact us pretty much any time.
That works.
It's a really sweet ship upgrade.
Yeah, Envoy leaves after you and heads back to his position there. Trying to remember what he was doing. Oh, he's management, so he just goes back to the main office.
Well, he gets moves too.
Yeah. Is there anything else anyone's wanting to chase up here, or are you wanting to go somewhere?
Any Imperial people coming into the facility?
Give me a hard perception check.
Oh my god, my eyes.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah. So they're coming in off duty. They're very deliberately not wearing their uniforms. The reason you know they're Imperial is because of your contacts. Um, and the reason they're very much trying to hide their Imperial isn't so much to spy on you, it's because they have been given direct orders not to go to places like this. So they do not want anyone to find out they're here because if their superiors find out, they're fucked.
Well, we'll just have to, make sure we have some pictures and stuff like that.
May also
Luckily, you have more than enough cameras in this house.
That's right. Always nice if we have to do blackmail.
So that's
And
what
these
I
are-
used the
these are reg-
Triumph for, was giving you the extra bit of information.
And these look like regular Imperial like officers and personnel. Not
Yeah, these are Imperial personnel, so some of them are officers, others are the occasional stormtrooper, and more often though what you're getting is diplomats' aides and stuff like that.
no clones though, right?
No clones so far.
Okay. We do have the whole minimize clone contact with Envoy and Red if clones do come in.
Yep.
I will go find some of my peoples.
Okay.
Oh, I'm pretty sure there's someone I wanted them to just sit and watch. I have someone for that. I can't remember their. Aluna. Aluna is I'll go to Aluna and make sure that she does a couple free drinks their way or whatnot,
Okay.
keeping them happy and a little loose tongued. She's more there not to what is it? Not to she's there to get the info, not to actually like what am I thinking? What's the word I'm looking for? No, she's just not there to like pry it. She's just there to, you know, Set an atmosphere of looseness and trust.
Okay.
Her job isn't to actually try to con any information out.
Just
More
to let it flow if it comes through, sort of thing.
right.
Okay. Um,
Because the minute you start asking questions, they start asking questions. And if it's not, can I get you another drink or something like that?
okay. Yeah, one of the people she's brought a drink to. What sort of person do you want her to go speak to at the moment? What sort of Imperial?
If she can go for officers and stormtroopers, that'd be great.
Okay.
But personnel, like engineering and stuff like that, are also high on the list of possible people I want.
Okay. Yeah, so she goes and speaks to an officer, who gets talking about not anything specific, but just keeps complaining about a shitty day and how it's not the way it was supposed to go, and things that just keep getting worse for him. But it's not really any specifics at the moment.
Okay. Well, if they're spending a decent amount of money, free drinks, definitely.
Give me a hard with an upgrade check from her, I guess. Charm?
Great. Luna's Casino, here it is. Luna. Presence of 5. 1. Okay.
She get a boost die because they are a bit drunk.
Sure.
Okay. Hard with an upgrade.
Yep,
And she's a Twi'lek, if I'm not mistaken.
she is.
Do they have any bonuses to that stuff? It doesn't really say on here.
Uh, they do. They have +1 to charm or deception. Based on her personality, I think it would be charm, so it'd be an extra rank in it that she has. So you may as well increase her rank by 1.
Okay. You said 3 with an upgrade?
Yes. Yeah, so she manages to, talk to him in such a way that he ends up, trying to comfort him. And he ends up sort of going more in detail and starts explaining that, uh, his command was ordered to hunt down some Force-sensitive children, and he was there, and he didn't agree with it, and he had to kill them. His people did, and he tried to back out of it, but he realized that if he did anything to try and prevent it, that he would probably get executed for treason. And he's drinking heavily here and gambling because he can't stand what he's become, and he doesn't like the Empire or the fact that, you know, yeah, this kid was force sensitive, but they was still a kid.
All right. So I'm taking it. She tells me this when she gets a drink or something like that.
Well, she's your info gatherer, so that's up to you, I guess.
Okay. Well, upon hearing that news, I will comlink my compatriots and say I may have someone that I could turn and use in the Empire who wants to help.
I'm in.
All right.
Question is, does it hurt the Empire? If yes, I will help.
All right. Luna dear, why don't you have him come and meet us in a VIP room? Get some more drinks.
Okay. Yeah, so you head to whichever VIP room you want to use.
One that has the swept stuff, you know, in the. I assume they have the privacy settings.
Yeah, so that'd be you know, your sort of private room down there, which you rarely use as a VIP room, but it is still one. Off to the side, number 7 there,
Number 7.
just below the main office.
Yes. Yes. I will alert the two commandos that we will be in the meeting trying to find new personnel. I would love Envoy to come possibly sitting in the background, but yes. This is what we do.
So who's going into this meeting?
Do I have my token?
You can drag it on if you don't.
Oh, that's
have
right.
Are all of
No.
you joining in on this roundtable discussion with an Imperial officer, or?
Oh, hey! I got Silverback.
I enjoy. I won't sit at the table. I'll just sit at the back and hope this thing just goes fucking pear shaped so I can get some fun.
I'm
Also,
going to be
recover
in
all
one of the
strain
cam
if you've
rooms.
got any. Aside from, I guess, Nadrock, who's currently got the lowest strain threshold.
I just put the
Oh, wait.
threshold to.
I should be able to clear my strain threshold, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Is Soton joining this, or is he sitting elsewhere?
I'm in the camera room, watching it from
okay.
outside.
Pussy.
Creeper.
Is Carly a two-party consent state?
Is now.
Eh?
There we go.
So, all we're missing is a Luna and Envoy.
Right. I do not have a specific token for a Luna for now, so do you want her
Generic
to be
Twi'lek 101.
represented by? Oh, actually, she's a Twi'lek.
Yeah, so many female Twi'lek token stuff. It's ridiculous.
There you go. And I will put this so that you can all access it and move it around as you see fit.
She'll be sitting
There
here.
you go.
Wonder if she has actually anything in combat ability. Oh, she's got one in brawl. No, she doesn't actually. Damn it.
And you want an envoy in here as well, did you?
Correct.
Where would you like him?
Okay, she has no combat abilities. All right. Let's have him sitting behind the bar for the time being. Melissa, of course, Silverback wants to sit behind the bar.
I'm happy in the corner.
Okay. Kind of creeping in the corner, man. Kind of creeping me out.
Lurk in the shadows.
Yeah. So the Imperial officer walks in, somewhat drunk, arm over Alina, just, thinking that he's being led away for something else.
Age of consent, man. Age of consent.
And then upon entering the room and being led to the table, he thinks that this is a Sabacc game instead. So he sits down all ready to play, still very drunk.
This is even better.
This will be very fun.
He notices Silverback and Envoy, but he's drunk enough at the moment where he does not recognize that Envoy is a clone, because he's not quite seeing straight enough for that.
Another round of drinks, my good friend.
Yeah, so Envoy brings over some drinks for all of you. And I'm going to... Oh wow, okay. And he's quite drunk. Right, let's see how that goes. Okay! Oops, I didn't mean to roll twice. Just using the first one. Yeah, so he... it's not easy. He is still very drunk, but Envoy comes close enough that he basically... Hey, you're clone.
Gordon just starts clapping like, brilliant deduction.
What? You better not get caught here, 'cause they'll bust you back to... Oh! Don't tell anyone I'm here. Shh.
Good idea.
Flynn, Nezataka, would you like to take the lead?
Yeah, why don't we get this game going? Chips on the table. So, I will pass a bunch of chips to Cordan, aka Nadrock. Free on the house, of course, because, chips on the house.
Yeah,
Brian rolls
so
his
if
eyes.
you're anyone who wants to do Sabaki will have 2 boosts to represent just how drunk he is.
See, my goal is to get him indebted to me, and then hit him with another thing.
Ooh.
What?
I've got an idea. I'm going to purposefully. Can I purposefully lose to boost his ego and have Flynn take advantage of his boosted ego?
It is
Play
possible,
1v.
yeah.
I'm not sure how Sabak works, but I'm gonna play 1v1 with him, like lose all of my money on purpose.
Well, I mean, one of the things you can do is it has vague similarities to poker. So it is possible to, try to bluff and do it bad enough that you're doing it on a really bad hand and make it seem like, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do.
And I will try to skillfully just barely lose a few hands and then, trounce him. That's my goal.
Okay.
You get the pot big, nice and juicy.
Nice and juicy. I'm gonna lure him out and then take everything he's got.
Both of you give me a cool check with 2 setback, and it'll be an easy cool check. But the setback is because he's so drunk that, yeah, he might not realize that he's playing hands that are. There you go. Yeah, so you both succeed in doing what you're trying to do and lose to him a bunch without him realizing that you're doing it deliberately. The setbacks were there were because he's at his level of drunk. He might have backed out of the hand if too much was going into the pot, just out of him thinking that you had something good. But yeah, you both, it takes a bit of effort to do it the right way here, which is why it causes you both some strain. So he's sitting up there, a significant boost of money. This isn't your funds. This is, casino funds at the moment. But
I'm not real worried. It's how it's money.
It's he's sitting up, having won from the two of you, close to 10 grand.
Oh, now I'm gonna take it all. That's the goal.
Right. Yeah. So give me the check.
See if you can't persuade him to make it interesting to give something that he wouldn't, as opposed to a normal bet instead of betting money.
Well, yes, but first you got to take everything. That's how you get other people to do things. But yeah, sure, we could try that too as well. See if he's willing to gamble. But you gotta bring his hands down.
Yeah. Give me that check for Sabak. And
right, so it's 2 boosts.
Yeah, so it's a hard check. Sorry, it's not. It's an easy check because he's drunk, and you've got 2 boosts.
Right.
That's probably not the way you wanted it to go. That's walking away with a pretty even pot, but you can use the advantage however you want to. With that. Actually, it's not because it flips the dice over, so he actually wins that hand as well.
Not a big deal. The more the merrier.
Advantage, make it win the next hand.
Yep. So that's what? How many advantage?
So you should be. 4 advantage once you've flipped the other things over. Is how much advantage you'll have.
More advantage. And I'll do a supreme double or nothing. Because
Ooh, yes, please.
that sounds like fun.
Okay.
Well, not
You
as
still
good as I
succeed.
wanted.
Well, that's a dead even. No one comes away with it with anything.
Wait. How's that?
Because when you
They only-
flip the dice, so the one with the success, that success becomes a failure, which cancels out the other success as well. And then
Yeah,
when
that's
you do,
true.
so that's in terms of successes, you got.
But I got. So what about the supreme double or nothing though? Does it get applied before or after? the
After.
dark side? Okay.
Do it again. I believe in you.
There it is.
we go.
Yeah, so you lull him into this false sense of security. He ends up doubling his money. He gets up to, 25 grand, and then he loses it all. He gets so confident he goes all in and loses it all to you. All
Ooh,
25 that he'd made, plus his, extra money that he'd come in with, which is an additional 5 grand. So he loses a total of 30 grand. Most of that being house money, 5 grand of that being his.
Should we make this interesting? You care to go again? I just got lucky.
If it gives me a chance to get my money back, I don't think my partner will be happy with me losing so much.
Who? I'm sorry, you were breaking out. Who would be happy?
My partner wouldn't be happy with me losing so much money.
All right. Oh,
So if I
by
can
the way-
get it back, yeah, that's good.
just to let you know, I am the owner of this establishment.
Oh, I like this casino. This is the one that I always come to.
Oh, that's good. New renovations? What do you think?
It's I've only come since you've reopened a month ago.
Oh, wow.
Before that, I didn't know it was even here.
Ah. Oh, okay. So, what do you want to use as collateral? Or how do you want to do this?
Collateral. I have a nice speeder.
Okay. All right.
It's red.
Ooh. What do you think? Speeder, red speeder? What do you think that's worth, Nadrock? Aluna.
That's good.
Why don't you give him the chips there, Aluna?
She passes them across to him.
Well, she's got a 4 intellect. Jesus. All right, let's play for this.
Okay.
Oh wait, so I should have 2 advantage, so I should have another boost then. So 3 boosts. And wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would have been 10 successes. All right. You know what? I think I'm gonna. Oh, I'll play fair. Yeah, we'll do another Supreme Double or nothing. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, so he wins the money that you're putting in. So yeah, he against the value of his land speeder, so you're looking at let's see, that's his land
That's a
speeder.
lot of blank dice.
It's an Ord Radama land speeder. It's yeah, it's worth 10 grand basically. So you know, you looked it up, you put in 10 grand against it. And he won that money. At which point I think I should walk away now before I lose. I got more than I came in with.
Yeah, you're not gonna go again? You're on a streak, bud.
I lost a lot to you.
Did ya? I mean, look what you just won back. One.
Give me a charm check.
Diff.
It'd be average difficulty. And you can have the 2 boosts there for it.
Sweet. I'm going to. Also, I'm gonna flip one, guys, if that's okay. I know where my charm is.
Yeah. So you successfully charm him into a. Yeah. All right. Just one more.
Okay.
I wanna win all of it back. So
Alright,
I put
I will
in the 10 and the speeder, and you put in all of that.
Yep, I'll throw all that stuff back in there.
And I'm gonna get a good hand because you just got lucky before.
I did really get lucky. It was just one of those. Given hands, you know?
Yeah, so give me that check.
Double or nothing. Got my advantages being used.
Shoot.
Wow. So still after the Supreme Double or Nothing, it's what, 4 and a lot of advantage?
The 2 dark side pips actually makes it come out as a stalemate with a bunch of advantage left.
Did it flip the... I thought it was
flips
just a 1
the
for 1.
dice.
The dice or the...
The symbols on the
Flips
dice
the
itself rather
yeah.
than the resulting symbols.
So instead of being 2 successes, for example, it'd be 2 failures.
Which
On
still
the
leaves
dice
you with
itself.
2, but then in the final result that ends up cancelling.
The other 2
bit.
successes.
So it's Yeah. So it's a stalemate. So, well, not stalemate. You end up with the same hand basically, or close enough to that no one wins the pot. So he goes, well, can't finish like that because go again. And you've got so it's a 6 advantage that you have. Sorry, 7 advantage.
So I can make how much can I use of that?
So for 3 advantage,
Oh wait, I did a supreme double or nothing. So
so you've actually got 12 advantage.
okay. And it's what is it? 2 for an advantage? I believe.
2 advantage will get you a boost. 3 advantage will get you the ability to downgrade the check.
Okay, so total and I have 12. To a minimum of 1, right? I think.
It doesn't say minimum.
Oh god. So I just need to use half of that. And then that'll be the other 6 will be put to boost, so that's 5 boosts. Or zap. And you know what? Supreme double or nothing.
Nice. You're still left with, like, even after the 2 dark side pips flipped, then that still leaves you with 1 success, and you're using double or nothing, that gives you another success. And this has been all in anyway, so.
Wait. 1 success. Why would it be 1 success?
Because the dark side pips flipped 2 success into.
I'd have 2 successes still.
Yeah, then they cancel out the others, which leaves 1, and then your double or nothing increases it back to 2. You won the pot, basically.
Okay. All right.
I mean, you would anyway, because I'm pretty sure the triumph on this lets you reveal a positive or negative 23 and win the whole thing anyway. That's how Sabak works, as a triumph is an automatic win and you win the whole pot.
All right.
Yeah, so he's lost his speeder, all of his money there, so you go up, you know, at the end of this game, you gain yourself the Ord Radama land speeder. It's a red one. And you also walk away with 5,000.
Do what?
Hmm?
What's your name?
My name is Billen.
Villain. I got a proposition for you.
Well, you've already got everything. I can't bet more.
Well, Villain, I have a way for you to get your stuff back.
Oh,
I've heard you had a tough day.
yeah, it was not good.
It's not good, yes. I'm by my good friend. Could you please get us some more drinks?
Yeah, Envoy heads back around behind the bar, and then brings back another round.
You from Corellia? That's your homeworld?
And I moved to Corellia with my
Oh,
partner.
okay. Well, it seems to me that you're having a crisis of what is it I'm thinking of faith with your employer. Is this correct?
Is it not the Republic?
You cut out there.
Then they're not the Republic.
No, no, they are not. I have a proposition for you. He's gonna slide all of the chips. How many extra chips are there on the table?
So on the table there is 40,000 in chips.
How much of that is the land speeder?
Oh, if you're including the land speeder, then you're looking at 50,000 technically.
Okay, so that's not including the land speeder.
Yeah.
So I will slide the land, like the chips for the land speeder. Here's the chips for the land speeder.
Oh,
Here are the chips.
okay.
Here are the chips that you want. I'll slide the 5,000 over with the land speeder. And then I will take. So that's 35,000 then?
The land speeder's worth 10, and the 5 that he came in with would be.
Yep.
Yeah, so that leaves 35,000. You're right.
And then I will slide 35,000 his way. And I'll be like. And then there's this.
What do you want?
I want you to join my group. I don't need you to do anything crazy. Don't need you to kill anybody or anything. I just need you to provide us information. That's all you need to do.
Give me a moment.
You can clear your conscience this way. Still there?
Yeah, I'm just doing this check. Right, he passes out.
What?
He's had a lot to drink.
You got a stims or anything to wake him up? This is not good.
Does
Medkit
anyone
stims.
have stims?
Nope.
Surprised we don't have a med. We would have a medkit on.
Yeah, you probably have something here for it. So if you want to spend some money on stims or spend a destiny point, I don't really mind which.
I'll spend money on stims.
Sure. What sort of stim are you using?
Anti-nausea, Basically, it helps against drunkenness. You know,
Okay.
waking him up and all that. So that's the type of stims we would want. I don't know what the cost on that is.
Let's see.
I could probably drop it.
Let's just say it's the equivalent to a dose of Booster Blue, which is only 10 credits.
Right? So I'll just buy.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just give him a dose of Booster Blue. Overdoses are bad, so you only give him the one. But it's a lot like crack, basically. So it's gonna make him pretty hyper alert for a bit.
Villain, bud.
What's happening? What? Hello.
Hey, you kind of fell asleep on us.
I feel very awake.
Yeah,
And dizzy.
yeah. We were talking about. Do you remember what we were talking about?
I was playing Sabak.
You were, and you lost, and I was giving you an opportunity to make your winnings and then some. Remember this?
No.
Okay. So I know you don't like your boss. It's not the old Republic that you remember and love. Correct?
How do you know what I do?
Villain. I work in the casino.
Did I tell you?
Yes, you did.
Oh. I must be really drunk.
Slightly. But I have a way that you could maybe clear your conscience. Are you interested?
Might be.
So, all I need you to do is pass information on so that maybe we could save some people. Some innocent lives.
What sort of information?
Well, did you not have a problem with the events of today?
Yeah, I don't know. Today was bad.
Yeah, I would be throwing up myself. But I'm willing to. I will pass again on the chips and the speeder, and then 35 off to the side again. Give you this and this if you give us information like that.
Well, you just want me to pass along when we get a day like today and have to go after someone like that.
Correct.
Okay. But can you save them without it looking like I was involved?
I think we can.
Okay.
I can
I'm
try.
in.
The thing is, we can try. I can't guarantee it, but we can try.
I'm
I can't guarantee we will be able to save them either. I'm just saying is the best thing we can do is try. It's the only thing we can do.
He pulls out a data pad. Um, can I have the name or contact?
I will give them give Villain a pseudo name to contact. Call it. Someone help me out here.
Rovan,
You did the exact same thing I just thought of.
Rovan Niels.
Ravon Niels? Okay, there it is. Ravon Niels will be the person you contact.
Exactly the thing that I was thinking of doing.
Cordan is a genius when it comes to this.
Right. Rovan Niels.
No
His
one will ever suspect.
friend. That's what I'll put in. He holds up the data pad so you can see. And contact is casino.
No, we never say that.
Nope, he doesn't own casino.
I will put in a link that would be safe for him to contact that won't be traced back to the casino.
Right. Yeah, he hands his data pad over to you, and you put in the rest of the information. Still at the top of it, unless you change it, says Rovar Niels is friend. Very badly spelt.
I will change some letters around so it's not Rovan Niels anymore, but I will show everybody else in the room what it's up on. But just enough so it's not my name spelled backwards.
Okay.
Work wonders for us.
What?
Just change the Y into an I, and you're good.
I'm running a clandestine group. I think I need to have a little bit more of a. But these are all yours, and I will be taking 35k out of my.
Could just rearrange the letters a bit. Varno.
Yeah, but if I move things around, it's not going to be obvious that it's my name because somehow, if it somehow gets back to this area, I don't want it to be like, oh hey, look, it's Flynn, obviously.
It's someone trying to. It's obviously not Flynn because someone's obviously trying to frame him. No one would be that stupid to just put their name backwards. Why even go through all the effort?
What's the point of that? Who the fucking retard would think that was a good
idea? Let's see. Monies. All right, I gotta take 35k out of my monies. Calculator. So all the winnings I won last week, pretty much.
So yeah, after you hand the data pad back over to him with the name altered in some fashion, if you want to put that into character journals notes, it'd probably be a good place for it.
Give me 1 second.
You know, the name that you've given to Billen.
Okay, so I got my monies here. All right, and name, character notes. So underneath Flynn, in my notes in Discord, right?
Yeah, in Discord, you can put it in your own journal or into notes. It doesn't really matter to me too much. Just so that you're aware of the name you gave him, but also so that I can look it back up fairly quickly and easily. And know the spelling you wanted for it. Yeah, after you hand the data pad back over to him, he stands up from his seat and says, "Could someone really quickly take me to a bathroom?"
Yeah. Could you help him out there, Nadrock?
This isn't my job as I get up to go and do it. Grumble.
He pats you on the chest, like, in an attempt to do a friendly sort of pat, and goes, "You're a good person." I like
Brennan just rolls his eyes and just helps him to the bathroom.
And for being the one to help him, I'm going to give you 1 harmony.
Oh, the audacity!
No! Just kidding.
It's not like you can't get rid of that in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, pretty much.
When they leave to the bathroom, I'll be like, so what do you guys think?
What's Hippocrates?
Oh, that is the Hippocrates
Ah.
of Star Wars.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Why do I have the image of Kratos but as a hippo?
Yeah, I could say that.
Yeah,
The
so
Cold War.
Nadrock leads him to the bathroom and I'm assuming just leaves him there afterwards.
Yep, I did my duty.
So
He
as
did his.
yeah, as you're leaving, you hear frantic vomiting. Probably a combination of how drunk he is combined with the booster balloon stimulant. That's just it's a not a great combination, but it got him awake enough to actually respond to you properly.
Mental notes, go a little easier on the booze. So what do you guys think?
I have no opinion one way or the other because I don't actually care. Believe it or not.
Well,
I'm good.
apparent-
Info wins wars.
apparently he was assigned to a group to bring in force sensitive kids, and he was forced to kill them or die. So I give him the option to get us a line on that.
So we can kill force sensitive kids?
What?
Just for
No. Why would we want to? What? What?
do the job for him. Make him feel better.
No. No.
No, let's let him live so that they can be the pain in the Empire's side.
We'll give them a shot to live and choose if they want to join us or not.
Silverback can take 3 conflict for suggesting that.
Eh.
Force sensitive kids? Jeez.
Yeah, force sensitive kids. They could have very interesting trinkets that could be useful for our endeavors.
I'm
So
pretty
why,
sure.
why would you kill them when you can use them as child soldiers?
I can use them as
What?
bait. I can use them as bait, I guess. Lure out the Inquisitors.
I mean, they're too valuable for bait. At
Are they
least
really?
pawns. At least use them as pawns.
Okay, they can be the cannon fodder.
Sacrificial pawns, maybe, but not bait.
That's what I put in front of me as the lightsabers coming.
Right. So the two of you can take an additional 1 conflict.
No. No. How can we fight the Empire if we're sacrificing people willy nilly?
I got no issue in fighting the Empire. I just want my syndicate back. The Empire can do whatever the fuck it wants.
Here's my code, my new code. Fuck the Jedi code. Here's my new code. If it fucks the Empire, it is morally good. Full stop.
Oh my gosh. Well, this is interesting. Well, okay, so we're gonna table this discussion when you guys are feeling a little less
Bloodthirsty.
bloodthirsty.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I want to do it. That's Silverback. I'm just saying that if it came to it, it's not a terrible it's not a terrible cost.
From pack mentality, you kill the meek. You kill the weak and the meek.
All right. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check on Billings. Is he heaving away?
Yeah, he's still vomiting quite profusely.
I'll go out, get some water, bring it back in for him.
Thank you. I feel a bit better
Good,
after
good,
that.
good. Yeah, sometimes you
wanna-
just you gotta rally after you puke. I don't understand that.
I don't want to
Yeah.
mug him.
Also,
You want to
Villains.
mug him?
Yeah,
got a
some mug.
question.
Dude,
You know-
why?
I said kind. I didn't say will.
What kind of let's go back to the room and get you some more water air, okay? But I'll help him back.
Okay. Yeah, so
Help him back.
you take your arm over his shoulder. Sorry, you take his arm to put over your shoulder, and bring him back to the room there.
Luna, why don't we get him a room to crash in tonight?
Some BDSM.
Oh, I can't do that. If
It's
I
obvious at the hotel.
can't risk the Empire knowing I'm here.
What if we give you the hotel part?
No, I can't do that.
No,
'Cause
no.
If my partner, if I don't wake up there, they'll issue an alert for me.
Okay, well I'll get you home. But my friend over there. No.
I'm good to drive.
Oh, you're funny, Billins. My friend over there wants to know if you happen to know anything about the fleet near the Sullust.
The what?
Fleet near Sullust? I don't know what.
That's not my jurisdiction. That's mine is the inner worlds, the core worlds. That's a bit further out.
Okay. Well, if you ever hear any information or stuff that may come across, just throw that information this way too, if you could. That nice gentleman over there would definitely appreciate it. And I'm going to point to Nadrock.
Right. Hello. He's my friend. He just sort of points at you when he says that, Nadrock.
And I just grunt stoically.
Want me to piss on him?
Oh, don't piss on him.
We gotta take him to the bathroom. I can do a bathroom on him.
Anyways,
I
alright.
seem to have peed myself. I don't know how I got it on my chest.
What?
He's a drunk bastard. He's pissed himself.
No, I'm just giving what would be his response if you actually went and peed on him.
Too much effort.
Alright, let's see if we can't get someone to take him home. Someone that's wait,
Oh, I'll do it.
wait, Silverback said that?
I think sense the tone. I don't think he'd be coming back alive or
Yeah.
very rich.
Thank you for the offer, but no.
Oh.
Who would what would your partner be most comfortable with someone driving you home? What male, female?
Woof.
Well, we've got a pretty open.
We're just looking for what would make him feel comfortable.
Well, don't think that it would matter too much.
All right. Well, why don't I take you home?
Okay.
All right. Let's get you in that nice shiny red speeder. And I will put the cashed out credits in his pocket.
Okay. Yeah, so we're going to skip past that bit because I don't really want to make you do a driving check for it right now or anything. Yeah, you drive his speeder back and then you catch a cab back to the casino. We're going to just... What are you doing?
Nothing.
Gonna just...
Squirt bottle. Get the squirt bottle. It looks like he's trying to hump Nadrock.
15 credits for the cab back, or the taxi back to the casino, after you drive his speeder to his house.
Should take it out of his
Down
pocket.
boy, down boy.
As he walks in the front door, like you're walking away the other direction, you hear from inside partner just yelling, "You didn't drive home in that state, did you?" "No, my new friend drove me home." I'm assuming you're not actually going up to the door. If you are, you can, but otherwise you...
Nah.
you've-
The less amount of being seen, the better.
Okay. Yeah, so you leave, catch a cab, come back to the casino. And I'm assuming everyone's off doing their own thing at that point, or they might be still hanging out in this room.
Yeah, I'm off, just, doing Nadrock things.
I want to see if I can find any Yordi Clippos at the tables here.
Find
why
what,
not?
sorry?
Organisation, syndicate. If any of the syndicate leaders are here. Casinos, you never know.
Sure.
Gambling assholes.
Give me a hard perception check with a setback.
Fuck you. I don't even see the point in rolling this.
Why?
This is why? How about that is why?
Yeah, there's a lot of varying organisations here, but it's not clear who some of them belong to. You've still got your link on Tatooine for Glaz if you wanted to go after him. Sorry.
We can go for Vancouver first. It's more important for the moment. If somebody has a little bit of a hankling.
I mean, that'll take time. That'll take time, so we can do the other
Let's
class.
go kill a hut. I mean, befriend a hut.
We need
kill a
to.
hut.
We want to find somebody from the the Silver Eclipse, or
That's Glaz.
that's Glad. No, we're looking for. We need to get rid of the arm. We're looking to turn that in, so we need.
Wasn't
somebody from-
that meant to be turned in from Nar Shaddaa?
No, we didn't. Weren't able to turn it in on Nar Shaddaa.
Oh, turn into the hut as well. Fuck it.
Yeah, you could.
Who actually controls the bounty on the arm?
It just said Silver Eclipse, didn't it? Was that one
Oh, fuck.
Silver Eclipse, or was that the
I
private
don't
one?
know. I know the bloody Solston we got stuck in the cargo hold is.
Oh, that's
fucking-
the Silver Eclipse, right?
That's the Silver
arm
Eclipse.
is... I think there was a reason you didn't do it yet, but I can't remember what it was.
It was the person we're turning it into was a dick.
Okay, I love it. Just because he's a dick, you're not having the arm.
He's like, I don't believe you. This is not the person. But it's his
That's right.
freaking arm!
Ah, okay, so you tried it. Okay, so you didn't believe.
Yeah,
Putin
they
did it,
tried
right.
to turn it over, and the guy was an asshole.
Okay.
I remember.
Oh,
now.
so I gave Luna $1,000 or 1,000 credit bonus.
Okay.
You do good work.
Mm,
Yeah, so you were looking for another person to turn it into.
Oh, well, Glass might want it. Fuck it. Who was the original owner of that contract?
I think it was like
Consortium.
Yeah.
consortium. Yeah.
Good old Chickpea.
Wait, what do I have for knowledges? What do I know?
See, I wonder if we could use the Solston to get into the Solston fleet.
I don't think so.
I don't know. We've got a Solston.
Because the majority of the fleet is human.
Oh, that's true.
Because yay racism. Or
Yay. Speciesism. Xeno.
I mean, the
xenophobia.
Imperial is essentially space Nazis, so.
All hail the whites, except for the few black stormtroopers that we seem to have apparently ended up with.
Underworld. Okay, so I have a knowledge in Underworld. Can I see if I can see any consortium type contacts
Yeah.
in the area? All right.
Give me the same check that Silverback just gave.
What was it?
Hard with the setback. Perception.
Hard at setback.
Yeah. You spot a consortium contact in your casino here?
I will offer him free drinks in my room. The VIP, because that's what we do.
Yeah. Alright, you've taken this guy home, so let's remove his token for the moment.
So you can use that token to take up the consortium if you don't have one.
I think I've got one for it from...
Wheeling and dealing.
And consortium.
Is it possible to get strained back after that last
So this
encounter?
particular person has not been drinking. He has been gambling a lot and doing better than you'd expect him to do.
That's fine. I'm gonna let him keep. You know, I'm not gonna. This is all about business.
Okay. So he
Uh,
comes back here fully expecting to get busted for or accused rather is what he's expecting of cheating. So the moment
Does
he
he look
walks
at-
through that door, he goes, "Look, I'm just very good."
Oh no, sure. You're not in any trouble, my friend. Free drinks, and I'm here to talk business.
You know who my employer is, then?
Yeah.
What sort of business are we talking about?
Talking. We have a bounty, and we'd like to turn it in.
It's not usually my area, but I could deal with something like that. What bounty are you talking about? He brings out a data pad with a list of current bounties wanted by the consortium.
I will find it and get it to him.
Right. There are currently quite a lot of bounties out. Who specifically are you trying to claim?
The old Fitchy Jicky Pea. 12-year-old near human that's apparently black with purple hair. Can't miss him.
Ah. Right. I assume you have the body then.
We have the arm. That's all we were able to get.
That's
In that,
we have what's left of him.
What happened to the rest of the body?
Someone got a little bit trigger happy with a disruptor rifle.
How did you spare the arm in that?
That's fucking metallic, cunt!
No, it's not.
It's apparently not! I severed it off in time. Some crazy dude severed it off in time. This dude.
Guilty as charged.
Right.
You did sever it off.
I point to the big strapping sword on my back and
Well, I mean,
Former
not
crew
much
member
to
who-
recover if you used a disruptor then.
Yeah, well, that former
Um,
crew member's not with us anymore.
It was the disruptor. What happened after the arm severing?
Well, okay.
You can fingerprint him. It'll prove who it is.
DNA matches.
That
Right, I'm going to. So he pulls out a little device that you've not really seen before, and he stabs it into the arm. And a few seconds later, he taps a few things on his data pad, and then says, "Well, it matches what we have on file for the kid, so yeah, I'm authorized to pay out. Contract closed. There we go. And you got somewhere for me to transfer it to? Because it's not going to come out of my pocket, and the only money I have here on site is mine. But I can transfer it to an account for you.
Do we have an account?
I'm assuming that's where you've been putting the group funds.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we got that.
I'll give him the group funds.
Right. Says here the bounty amount was 125,000 credits. Okay, and authorized transaction. And there we go. Hopefully it'll
Thank you.
arrive pretty quick in your account. Now,
Drinks on us for the night.
what?
Drinks are on us for the night.
Oh, excellent.
For you. For you.
I was gonna say, use those words carefully.
I don't really drink much. He holds up some sort of medal.
Sober chip.
Uh,
It was
Well,
a
I mean-
condition upon me working for the consortium. They wanted me to stop drinking.
well, you don't have to have alcohol. Whatever fancy drinks you want that's not alcoholic, we'll get you
Okay.
that we have in house. And if you want foods, definitely anything from the kitchen.
Oh, excellent. You've got some really good meals here, so that's fantastic.
Ah, that cook. Ah, so delicious.
Right. Well, so he stands back up. So this guy this is a Zabrak, Iridonian Zabrak. So skin tone is sort of a lightish brown.
So the bow doors.
I will get up to shake his hand.
He shakes your hand and says, "My name is June Shah."
Sure. Well, you let the consortium know if they ever need to hold the business meeting or whatnot. They got a spot here.
His job is most likely to keep the spice flowing.
I will. Yeah, I'm
'Cause
gonna
it's
keep
those
coming
two.
back here, so if you need anything, I'll probably be around sooner or later. It's a good casino.
Proud of it.
Make sure you rate it 5 stars on Yelp.
It's Star Wars, so on Yelp. There you go.
Definitely,
Yelp.
definitely let your friends know.
I will. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd very much like to get back to winning money from your
By all
fine
means.
establishment.
By all means.
Yeah, so he leaves, sits back down in the other room there.
Oh, after that, Envoy watching him on the table. Okay. So now that we've got that bounty taken care of, where to, guys?
Did someone add the funds to the group sheet?
I don't know.
I didn't.
125,000.
Yep.
Hey, fam.
All right, I'll do the math. Soten, you still with us?
1 + 1 is 2.
God damn it!
Wait, what? I thought 1 + 1 was 3.
Actually, I think 1
Hold
+ 1's I think 1 + 1 actually equals a window. To be honest.
I have
That was
not
the
heard that in years.
Oh, fucking hate that. Someone else got me the other day by saying they lost the game.
They lost the game.
No, it's a.
It's a fucking old thing, yeah.
It is such an old thing.
I'm surprised that that's international though.
I have no idea what that one is.
It's a childish, stupid school thing.
Right.
It's a childish school thing about the game. Is whenever you think about the game, you lose the game.
That's the game.
So people would essentially go, "Hey, you should win the game," and then you lost the game because you thought about the game.
225,000 we're sitting at, guys, for group funds.
Nice.
Almost there for a destroyer.
Here comes the money.
Or
Here comes
destroyer?
the money.
That was a joke.
Oh, well, my next purchase is definitely going to be not a
A
frigate.
capital class ship.
It is going to be the yacht
Oh yeah.
version
Fuck
of
you.
mine.
So
Yeah,
a space casino.
a space casino. I will make Silverback's dreams come true.
I probably actually have one, to be totally honest, somewhere. Well, I did. Probably be the better word I use. Over the
Right.
years.
So, yeah. Is there anything else you want to do here? Do you want to go to a different planet? What's the?
I'm happy to go and meet the slug boy to go handle this other bounty.
What about the rest of you? Is that the?
I'm assuming he's still
plan?
alive, even though he's been kept in a cargo hold for
There you
like,
go.
weeks.
Yeah.
I know where Silverback goes.
And I've
Oh,
been
we're
on
going,
this
okay, well in that case, we're going into the private room for a second. Wow, chicka wow wow.
the CLX no.
Oh. What, he doesn't know that can't hurt him?
All right. Yeah. So we're going to Tatooine, right? I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy.
So yeah, you board the ship. You've been to Tatooine. I'm not gonna make anyone do a astrogation check on that one.
Well, also got an astromech.
Oh, do we? Cool.
Yeah, I bought an astromech and upgraded it. I did a lot of upgrades.
It's alright.
Yeah. So is Soton around, or is he gone off somewhere?
He fell asleep at the cameras.
Apparently
Well, I will
so.
make sure to wake him up. Bring him along.
Yeah, so you fly to Tatooine, which is a nice map of, and then you head into Mos Halfa, the place where you remember Glaz being.
We've been here for a while.
Land in the spaceport. Oh.
LX.
Yeah! I've been here for a while, this is how you can tell.
Right.
The enemy is here! The enemy is here!
I think we need to change which token we're here.
I found Venku. I found Venku.
He was here all along.
And Shaka,
Also, I'm
who
seeing
was
ghosts. I'm
apparently
seeing
dead.
Shaka alive.
Right.
Well, at least, we got rid of Shaka's girlfriend first and then Shaka.
That's true.
So that actually was canon. Those were all Force ghosts of.
Oh, there's now two Nadroks.
Oh, Nadrock doubled himself up.
It's Force ghosts.
Or that, or, breaking the time
Just
between
before you landed, Nadrock had a really weird dream. where everyone standing in that loading bay was landing bay was what he dreamt was that when disembarked the ship that they were all standing around.
Reset strain then, I assume?
Yeah,
You just want your strain down.
yeah, I'll let you reset strain. Why not? It's been a long journey to Tatooine, or long enough.
Sitting in my beautiful quarters. That's right.
How close were you to going unconscious then?
I was like 2, 3 away, something like that.
Yeah. So from here, if you're heading straight to the cantina, you can do that. If there's anything else you wanted to do here first, do that. There is now
Imperial shit here.
that's the bit. There we go. Yeah. So down in the lower left side of this settlement on Tatooine, there is an Imperial garrison now.
Got him.
Not too worried. I'm not wanted. Yet. Did
Got a
anybody
brain. Yeah.
anybody notice that I became force sensitive or no?
Yeah. I saw it when you did progression with awakening.
No, I meant in game.
Oh.
Yeah, can I roll a perception to see if I've realized this?
Roll a sense check, because I think it's more appropriate if you've got sense as a power. If you don't, then yeah, I'll let you do.
I do have sense.
I'm gonna feel the alterness in the force.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, you have sensed that he has that he has got some
Going through a mutation.
more proficiency in the force, and you can actually feel it emanating from him somewhat.
Flynn, make sure to try and keep a low profile.
I do.
Right. Yeah. So if you're heading into the cantina, I am going to drop some tokens in there in a second.
I'm gonna bring my sexy Sulston attached to a whip with me.
Can't wait to hear some jizz.
Oh, okay. Give me a second, I'll get it ready for you.
I love me some jizz.
I cannot believe they called it that.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna slap on my new armor.
You should hear my one-man
There we
jizz
go.
band. It's pretty good.
Yeah. So you. You enter the cantina.
Dude, I just put my jizz in full blast.
I'm wearing my my disguise now. I'm in my full bounty hunter armor. Make it look convincing.
Okay.
I don't know what's worse, jizz or my funky.
I am wearing Mandalorian armor.
Oh,
Okay.
that's not inconspicuous at all.
Yeah. So you can move your way through here as you see fit.
Come on, little Sulston being dragged by a whip. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So if you see
assuming fat
behind
fuck
you,
still-
there are sitting in some of the booths.
Yeah, Sam.
I gotta minimize my tray here.
Minimize the tray. Minimize the tray. Actually, I'm going for a walk around first. Okay. There's just 8 of them. I sweat. We can shit our way out.
Yeah. So they
Okay,
appear
wow,
to.
shit. I'm not talking to this asshole first. That's dangerous.
What asshole?
Big slug bitch.
Oh.
What was I thinking?
Yeah, so give me a average stealth check there, Silverback. Oh wait, you've got that changing stuff, don't you?
I'm also in full armor.
Yeah. Okay.
Ain't walking around fully wolf out.
So how are you approaching this?
I'm just gonna let someone else take the leg as I just drag this thing behind me.
Okay. I guess I'll do that.
I really can't talk. If I talk, then he's gonna know. Gotta spring the trap.
Need to talk to the hut. You?
That was the Gamorrean speaking.
Oh, I totally did not come out.
At all.
Okay.
Gamorrean?
Yeah,
Basically spoken Gamorrean.
yeah, basically
Uh,
speaking Gamorrean.
What is it to roll if I know Gamorrean?
This is, usually.
Yeah.
Difficulty.
Hard?
Yep, that figures.
That's gonna hurt you, isn't it?
You do not
I
speak
don't know.
Gamorrean.
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying, but
He points to a chair,
which chair?
the one near
Hey,
to
chair.
you.
I will right here.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll sit there.
So
Oh my god, I know all the languages. And a Rhodian binary.
Get in here and translate! For the poor man. He's being yelled at by a pig.
It's been a while. I'm kind of rusty.
yeah, so take
It's a
a
different
couple of
dialect.
strain, but yeah, you
Apparently I was a
understand
translator
the
in Jedi.
Gamorrean, and he basically says, why do you want to see Glaz about? If it's nothing too important, take a seat, and he might get to you when he's ready.
I inform Flynn of I translate for him.
We got a bounty. Oh. Got a freaking. Can I see the protocol droid?
Trust me, this slug is a pain in the ass to deal with.
Seriously, you got a protocol droid, and I'm talking to the one person that doesn't speak common, galactic common.
The protocol droid doesn't tend to leave Glaz's side very often. Yeah, so how are you going to react to this now that you know what he said?
I'm like, I stand up and I'm like, you had me wait. I point to the bounty. I got a bounty.
He turns around and speaks Gamorrean to Glaz for a moment. Glaz doesn't speak it, so his protocol droid translates.
I feel like there's a freaking problem here with this idiot. Get somebody else.
And Glaz kicks this Twi'lek guy out.
Again.
And then indicates to the protocol droid to go. So the protocol droid comes out and what is it my master can help you with?
Got a bounty. Thelston, right?
Yeah.
Very good. Is the bounty for the huts or for the silver eclipse?
Silver Eclipse.
Yeah, yes it is, according to the list.
I'm gonna double check my data pad because make sure.
Do you need to see Glaz the Magnificent, or is it okay to collect the winnings from the bounty?
This arsehole gonna die. Calling himself the Magnificent.
Do you believe he would like to speak with the man himself, or the hut
May
himself?
I ask if there was a reason why you need to see Glaz the Magnificent?
Sulston potentially knows where an elusive target of yours is.
I will inform my master. So the droid heads back in, and informs Glaz that what you said there, that there's a target, and Glaz bellows out in Huttese, if anyone speaks Huttese.
Yeah, I still do.
Wait.
Come in.
Do I have my languages that I think I speak Huttese.
I know CLX did.
Are we just gonna attack him in here, or
We'll talk to him first. I'll give him a chance to convert and actually spill out more bloody information. We might as well probe him to figure out where the rest of the inner circle are. They could be anywhere and anywhere in this goddamn forsaken
Oh,
bloody
you want-
sector.
So he said for us to come in.
Plus, I'll just barrier the room up and just mystify it with misdirect so nobody can see what we're doing in here anyway. Worst case scenario. Oh, Keisha Sulston.
I'm looking down as I'm entering. I'm looking down at the ground, looking for any because I've seen this before of the trapdoors and whatnot.
That's alright.
Oh. You remind me of someone I met a long time ago.
Who's that dude? There's 4 people in here.
Who's that?
Oh, okay, cool then. Right.
I'm just gonna go. I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna be very quiet. I've got my hood on and I'm just being shady.
So this Sulluston here, you say, is... You want to collect a bounty? What do they know exactly? Seems half-starved.
Their fault.
They were fed. Oh no, we after the carbonite was put on.
Used him as a table. He was fed.
Sulston. Okay, so Ieba.
Yeah, that thing.
Oh.
I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that last name.
It's Ieba. I'm not gonna,
Been looking
That's the
for
name of
her
the
for a
Sulston.
long
I
time.
believe the Silver Eclipse has a bounty on that.
Yes. Very good. I will... He makes a gesture, and from behind you, a Trandoshan walks in holding a case. Here are your credits.
Ah.
And the Trandoshan leaves again.
Woo, 20k. We're rich.
Now, is there anything more specific that you wanted before I take this individual to go interrogate?
Well, my friend,
We're gonna do this. Give me a second. No one's fallen through no stupid fucking grate in this stupid room.
So I do have my jetpack on as well, just to let you know.
Yeah, that sort of saves you.
Yes, it does.
So
What
weird mix of
difficulty would it
people.
be to throw a barrier around this entire fucking room?
Count the number of people in the room.
Yeah, droid included or not droid included?
Droid included.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What's your normal thing per how many people you want to apply it to?
It's based off by it only adds a single difficulty. It's based off how many advantages that's obtained inside the roll.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna increase the difficulty equal to half the number of people, so 3 increases to difficulty from whatever you would normally have to roll for it.
Right, so that makes it 4. That becomes that.
So 20,000 credits gets added to the group funds.
Yes, it does. Suffer a strain. Throw an upgrade.
Close that. Go back to my character sheet.
Increase the difficulty again by 1 because of that.
Did Soton actually fall asleep?
I'm gonna assume so.
Yeah, probably.
Right.
Boom shakalaka laka.
Hang on, that's not 3 increases.
Doesn't need to be a 3 increase. 3 increase becomes 4 minus 2 for intense focus and concentration, and an upgrade for
Oh, okay.
yeah. Like I said, this that's why I said about changing the modifications of the range rule because it's just so fucking busted to
Right,
get it.
yeah,
everything.
so you've got a barrier around this whole room.
Cool. Now I'm gonna take. I hold that concentration. Need to do this as well. Actually, we should be right. Fuck it. No one's gonna see. We're down in the bottom corner. Actually, no. Maybe. If anything goes pear-shaped here, Nadrock, you're on fucking offense because I'm using this to hold.
Don't worry, I got the offense locked down.
Where is misdirect? What is this? Easy +2 +1. This is literally going to be using the entire concentration of my fucking brain to do this. Where is it? Yeah, 1 for the skill, 1 to blur, and 1 for realism. Used by 1 for that. I can't concentrate, so I already am. And what's this alter? Okay, so that is blurring. So basically, we were shrouded inside. Anybody trying to look in through the barrier is going to just see virtually dick shit. You can get people to use perception checks, but it will be a hard perception check to see if they can see through the blur. Just
I
for you.
don't know that
you
anyone's
want some.
really gonna so it's just blurred?
Well, yeah, so yeah, that's all I can do is blur.
Okay.
So,
Well,
you know, shimmery, fuzzery.
if the Gamorrean or the droid turns around, they'll have to deal with that, unless they're
Yeah.
inside this barrier. I don't know if you were including them or not.
The Gamorrean's outside of the room, but the droid will be inside the room.
I meant the security droid as opposed to the...
Oh, no, anything, yeah, no. Flynn's the hard barrier. That white colouredy looking... Looks like, I think it's a step. I'm pretty sure that's a step, isn't it? whatever that thing that Flynn's actually technically stepping on is. That's the
Yeah.
line I was drawing.
Okay. Yeah. So unless they turn around, I don't know that anyone's really gonna be looking over in this direction much.
Oh, I'll remove my helmet. Hello, buddy.
Silverback? I thought you were dead.
You really think you can kill me?
I didn't want to kill you. I was on your side. I genuinely, like, I wanted you to stay in control, but the Empire, they had other plans. And they weren't
make
someone
a-
I wanted to cross.
Can I make a nod to Nadrock to make sure and check his mind to make sure that he's actually telling the truth?
All right.
So with a hut, you're going to go up against their resistances on this. So give me a moment here. I will tell you.
I have quick draw.
Phew.
They're pretty
Right.
resilient, but I feel like he has a chance. I have faith in him.
Yeah,
Chicken
so rather than whatever the normal check is for your mental thing, even if you want to probe, it's going to be the same difficulty, but it's going to be 5 reds.
Oh shit! I have faith in you.
Let's go.
He's got a lot of resilience.
Yeah, they do, Huts. Yeah, always have.
Yep.
No,
It was worth a try.
you
It was worth a
can't get
try.
access to his mind, and on top of that, he feels you trying to, and he just laughs at you and says, if you want to try that again, it's not something I'm going to put up with.
Pretty sure we're making the demands here. As you can see, you're boxed in.
If you want to know, I assume you want to know how everything went down, Silverback.
No, I want to know how the fairies are playing in Tealand. What do you think, you big fat slug?
Whoa, racist much?
Oh, I've got no love for this arsehole, these assholes anymore.
The Empire didn't like your continued refusal to bend to their wishes. They freed a criminal from your homeworld by the name of Lupus Rex. They then
Oh, yeah,
placed
we didn't kill
him
that dickhead.
inside the Silver Eclipse and slowly manipulated things behind the scenes to let him raise in power and gain more and more followers while keeping it secret from you. I attempted to speak out to warn you, and the bastards came and found out before I could and threatened me. Said I could choose to follow you and die, or I could fall in line. I like my own skin a little bit too much. But I am on your side, and if you want to take back the Silver Eclipse, I am more than happy to feed whatever information you need.
Not just going to be feeding information this time. You ain't going to sit back like a slug like you were the last time around. This time you're getting your hands dirty. Not going to be information. It's going to be resources, funds, everything. And that the Slingall's mentioned and you say no, your head will be separated from your body. And I've got a dude here who loves separating heads.
Point to the guy with the sword.
Give me a coercion check here.
I've got a rank in it.
I've got A rank in it. What a difficulty.
Gonna be just hard because he's already somewhat inclined to help you anyway. Otherwise, you'd be going up against what he'd normally have as resistance.
Damn. It's a beautiful rule.
I can supply you with a lot, but if I supply too much, then it's going to be noticed, and you're not going to be able to get a drop on him. He'll send everything he's got after you.
Yes, I know how to play the covert game. I built this syndicate, if you remember.
As
I just
far
know what
as
happened
I'm
the last
aware, they
time.
still think you're dead.
And that's the idea. So what we're going to start doing is wiping out one at a time. So, give me the beat on the weakest of the inner ring, and we'll start from there. Where are they? What are they packing? And what territory do they control? Or system, I should say, not territory.
Well, the one you might want to start with, I assume somewhat out of revenge, is an individual by the name of Tarvudos.
Where is that scumbag hiding?
He's a Twi'lek. He believe was old friends with one of your, whatever your Twi'lek friend was called last time you were here. Anyway, Tarvudos is rather connected with the reason why all your friends were wiped out. The other Shistavanans. He was given their territory, almost all of it, alone, with only two others that also gained some of that territory for their part in the various accidents that befell your friends. The other two were a individual who was of Togruta origin. I don't know that I've ever gotten his name. He's tried to rule from the shadows a little bit more. And the last person involved in that was a Zabrak by the name of Din Dark. I think he made up his second name. I don't think it's his real one. The territory they currently hold is quite easily absorbed back in once they're taken out. However,
that will be the plan.
It will cripple a little bit.
Yes, but whatever is crippled can be rebuilt. Revenge must be paid. What we'll do is, I'll give you word and you'll send a trade escort to resupply them with needs. And when I say so, we'll activate an ambush. Until that time, you will sit on your ass and say nothing of this to anybody.
I have no intention of saying anything about this.
Good little boy. Now, before I walk out this door and spare your life again, I want to know if you have, I know you like to collect rarities, just like the rest of your kind does. I'm looking for my pendant that I had, and if you have any of these spanky looking coins that I have been finding lately.
He looks at the coin that you're holding up and says, I saw something like that once. It was on some sort of chain around the neck of the Zabrak in Dindark.
Woolies, and where's my pendant disappeared to?
I would have thought you kept it on you when they killed you. Did you not?
No, I had no chance to get to it. It was in my vault. Now I know you like to sneak around, coveted treasure. Do you have it, or do you know where it is?
Neither when it comes to your pendant.
Well, if you find out, tell me immediately.
I would have thought you had it. If
Nope.
you didn't, then my assumption would be Lupus Rex has it.
Yeah, well, he won't have it for much longer eventually. But if he doesn't have it and you do find out where it is, also pass that information on.
Very well.
Otherwise, thank you for the bounty credits. And wait for my signal.
Okay. I don't know that anything goes to Tarvudos or any of the others directly, even if I send it. They'll have their intermediaries intercept it usually and double check everything.
Find a way. You're smart enough to know how to do it. I've got other pressing matters to help here. I'll leave that in your problem area. It's the least you can do.
Should I give him the contact information?
Yeah, this dude will give you some information on how to get in hold of us.
Very well.
I will. Do you have a data pad?
Droid. Listen.
Alright. I will just show the droid the information.
Is there
Got
anything
it.
else that I can help you with?
Anybody else want anything from this dude before we leave? Weapons? Money? Cool shit? Drinks? Nope. Okay, guess not.
Wait a minute. He is a hut,
Yeah,
and
go for it.
he may have a line on the.
Someone give me an average perception check with a setback.
I'll take it.
I was gonna say, out of everybody here,
I gotta be the skills for that. Average with a setback.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, so as Silverback was showing Glaz the coin, you noticed the Twi'lek sort of looking somewhat shiftily at it.
What do you know?
Yeah,
I point to the Twi'lek.
one grabber.
I point to her. What do you know?
I've seen one of them before.
Where? Pulling teeth with these things.
She looks up at the hut as if she's trying to seek whether or not she's allowed to say anything.
Ignore him. He's already in trouble. Talk.
Glaz looks at her and says, "Speak." Other than the one around the neck of Dindark, she nods. Is the last time we went to Hutta, there was a guy selling trinkets that looked somewhat like that.
Ooh, ye old Hutter.
He was a smaller little Um, I don't know what his race is. I've been a slave a long time, but he's a small, furry sort of creature.
Can I do a xenology to see if I can actually work out from her shitty ass description?
He had like a little snout looking thing and larger ears. Yeah, you can give me a hard xenology check.
1, 2.
Those
DDD.
are. Can't remember their names.
Owl, that son of a herd on the strange side of the house.
There you go. Yeah, so you think that she's talking about a Chadra fan, the little bat things.
Oh, yay. I like dealing with more bats. Does he have a name?
It was just a little merchant there.
I can't remember. It's too many of them though.
Where on
Hata.
Marshall? Or
On Hata. It was near to Nemo's palace.
Oh, sweet. Even more funness.
That's the only place Master takes me is Nemo's palace. So I saw him on the way there.
Okie dokie. Anybody else want anything from these idiots while we're here?
I may be in the market in the future for a minstrel class space yacht. So
Right.
if you could keep your
You heard him?
ears
Space
open.
yacht. If you hear anything about a space yacht, tell us. He wants one. Do it.
I can pull some strings and pick up a space yacht.
Very good.
Unfortunately, the information
Guess it'll take time.
might take some time and money.
Yes, it takes time, it takes money, don't care, just do it. Had enough of you. Also, I'm taking 40% of your cut from now on as well, I just forgot about that. That's your punishment.
40% of
Anything he earns. Anything he earns.
right.
Any trade deals? Any
Give
bounties
me
you?
a Give me a 3 rolls on the credits, Chip.
Yeah, that's not what I thought you were going to make me do. That come out somewhere?
I don't know, you gotta drag it onto the map.
Yeah, no, I thought
somewhere.
it did. That's what I was just looking at. I was really zoomed in. There we go. 1, 2, 3.
Right, add them up.
Something or other. This thing really needs an inbuilt calculator. It's definitely.
Yeah, you can right click and go open in new tab and it'll actually show you the full image too on the little things.
I get the line. What's that? 1305. Plus 62 equals 2,267.
Right, 40% of that is what you gain at the beginning of each session from here on out.
0.4. Oops. 2267 times 0.4 is 906.8. Exactly.
Right.
Okay, put my mask on so that way nobody can see me. As soon as everyone else is done, I'll drop the shield. 6.8.
Right.
Okie dokie, I guess I'm dropping the shield. Helmet back on. Anybody want to kill some Imperials while we're here?
I will actually be more cordial. You know, the sugar to Silverback's really hot, spicy spice. You know, the stuff that makes you regret them next morning. And I'll be like, it was a pleasure meeting you, sir.
Oh yeah, right. You haven't met him before. Wrong character.
CLX would just
Thank
beat the
you,
shit out of him.
Mandalorian. You seem rather polite for a Mandalorian, but okay.
Thank you.
What's the range of an II?
Of a what?
The II robots, droids.
Should
As in, if
say.
I left an I, it doesn't. It's
Range
no
in
range.
terms of what?
as in providing information. Like, could I leave one here as a constant watching machine and have it hooked up to a data pad or to the net, so we can watch him, so he doesn't double cross us. So I really don't trust this arsehole.
You can set one up and it'll store its information locally. You then have to come and collect it.
We have a slicer though, who could possibly slice into something and
Okay, you can pull that off without being seen.
What?
maybe.
I could put
Well-
a mystery. I can cloak you if that makes life easier.
No, I'm not the slicer. Oh, good lord. No, I
Oh.
don't slice.
I thought you had a slicing.
Yeah, a slicer.
Yeah, well,
With
that slicer currently ain't here for another 3 or 4 weeks.
No, not that slicer.
Oh, what else we got?
The kid.
I thought
With the new
is he still with us? I thought we left him somewhere else.
Oh, he's still with us.
Oh, I don't know.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
I could try and sneak him in here. Like,
And he's got a sweet ass new arm.
kids can come in here, can't they?
Yeah. I don't think they really have an age limit.
I don't know. I've actually never really. You don't really see it.
Well, most
I
most
don't
parents would
know
probably
that
keep their
Star
kids from
Wars
going
is
into
going to
it.
go into you can't drink till you.
Oh, it's a valid point. Have you ever seen a kid inside a Katina?
Nope.
That's because most kids would probably, especially on Tatooine, would probably end up in bad condition somehow.
Well, if you want to have a conversation with this dude about your fantastic casino as a giant ass distraction.
Or, someone comes in and they just say, we don't serve your kind in here.
That's racist. No, we're talking about age.
Where would be a jackpot for the kid to attack?
Oh, maybe I will.
If you're wanting to get it to transmit further, you would actually need not just a long range transmitter. If you're wanting into planetary, you would need a significantly advanced transmitter.
We just need something that'll be able to send something to our HoloNet array on occasion.
There goes the Nadrock.
No.
Can't say I've seen fucking communications go to
Okay.
fucking galaxies.
Yeah, I love that HoloNet thing. It's amazing.
Can't say how the fucking 66 go across everywhere. There's transmitters on those planets.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, if you want to have them try and link it into the power generator room, then, you have to find it first, but...
I'm sure he can find it with his technical skills of what it would look like. Has to be outside. There's no way it's inside.
You know what? I will engage the hut in the new casino.
I was going to say it's an easy distraction.
Yeah. And compare notes. Leaving out the obvious. That's what I will.
Yeah, if you're going to explore, someone can give me a hard. Did Nadrock go?
Yeah, he dropped out. I don't know whether it's power or
Right.
whatever.
Someone give me a hard perception check to find this room.
All right, Percepto.
Hard, you said?
Yep.
Just so demanding.
Yeah. So you look around the place. You know, having a casino, you sort of take a guess at where it would be, and you find the power generator room outside the main building, just to the left-hand side of the entrance when you're facing the entrance of the cantina.
Cool.
It is actually
will-
there on the map too.
Yeah, I figured it would be.
I will say, excuse me 1 second. I'm getting a call. And I will take this call and turn off the outside just so it's a comm link. And I will tell the individuals in our party what it is.
Okay.
And I will go back, turn it back on. Sorry about that, and I will carry on.
So it'll be a hard check for him to do that.
Is he able to do this without being busted, or is there potential for him to be busted doing this?
There is now.
Okay.
Damn it!
That's alright, let's do this. Because he's only little. Don't need a blur, because I can just use realism to bend the light. And... boom, motherfucker! Increase the difficulty by 2. Every time anybody wants to perceive him, so it's now daunting to perceive him. Suck on
Well,
that.
you might want to investigate the power generator room before you do that.
Well, he can walk in there undetected now. He can't be seen virtually. He's a little kid. He can just say whoops if he does run in there by accident.
Okay, so no one's checking it?
I can't see. I mean, I'm currently in a cantina.
I can only do so much. I can't do everything.
Actually, no, I can't. Is there
It's
a vent?
actually over there. You can walk around and walk past it and you should
Ah,
be able
there.
to see in.
Sorry, saying. Is there a vent?
No, not really.
How easy is the door? Just a push door?
It's just open.
Ah, okay. I'm
At
just
the
gonna chuck an
moment.
II in there. Fuck that. I'm just chucking the II in there then.
Okay.
Do you see II? I just put myself in there. I see a
What are you
droid.
doing about the droid?
I'm just doing it so I can see, because that way instead of you putting another token in to represent the II, now I can see what's in there. Is that a... what type of droid is that? Because that's technically a pit droid by the
It
image.
is a pit droid, yep.
Okay. Get the kid to disable it. It's not like a pit droid. They're not the most smartest things in the world.
Okay. Yeah, so if you've got the kid sheet there, I think you do.
Good
Fitch
question.
chickpea.
Yes, it is. I see it.
You can give me, it's still a hard check. I still spent a dark side point, so it's still gonna have the upgrade to the check.
Does this dude have anything? Wow, he's useless.
He's a kid.
So
It'll be an average mechanics check to shut down the droid, and that's not the one that I was applying the thing to, and it'll be a hard mechanics check with the upgrade for the
okay, well, let's just do one at a time first.
He does have a. Hold on a second. He does have the implanted cyberjack.
That is computers.
Yeah, it's putting your fingers into a computer. Oh, droid's disabled temporarily. And that, then...
With the Triumph, I will let you have an upgrade for the next check as well. Like a good one as opposed to upgrade to difficulty.
Eh! I'm gonna boost myself too, why not? 3 plus the upgrade from the Dark Flip. Versus... Oh, you know what? You're losing your upgrade.
Okay.
Just don't trust it. Don't like low numbers. Thank God.
Yeah, so he hooks it up, and then attaches a transmitter, boosted by the power here, and then just give me an average computers check, and that'll be him programming it to go directly to your pirate network on your ship.
Computers.
There you go. So yeah, he's hooked up the II droid. It can remotely send the signal here, and then the power generator room here will transmit back to your pirate signal.
That's the turn the
If
droid
you
back on and walking out.
Are you wanting him to make sure it's not never, very
That would-
unlikely to be detected?
That would be the intention.
Okay. In that case, the way he's doing that is setting it up so it only sends a burst transmission of what's been recorded every basically once a week.
Right, yeah. And droid's also back on with no notice.
Okay. Yeah, so it'll send a burst transmission once a week. That transmission will be summarized. You can watch the full thing if you want, but you might not want to. But he set it up so it basically summarizes major events.
Coolies.
But the full transmission and the full recording will come through. You just probably don't want to sit through a week's worth of nonsense.
Obviously.
Well, that's what the kid's for.
Yeah, that's his job now, to sit there watching video recordings.
Right. Well, I think with people dropping off, unless you've got anything specifically that you want to do here, I think we can probably end it a little bit early.
Shoot the Imperials! Pew, 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 pew.
That way, if you do want to kill Imperials, you can have the people here who actually would benefit most from that. Not really sure where the other two have gone.
Well, Soden said he's not feeling well, so he's just listening, and I think Reese may have just completely disconnected completely, because he's dropped out of Discord and everything.
Did I get any good rapport with the hut?
After I just verbally bitch slapped him into the ground.
I think he's just confused as to why a Mandalorian is so frickin' polite.
You might be put in a cage. The first polite Mandalorian.
Okay.
Not everybody who wears the armor an asshole.
So, let's see.
Not everybody who wears the armor is an actual Mandalorian.
Let's see. Yeah, if you've got anything else you want to cover, you can. Otherwise,
I think I'm good.
Flynn?
what about my income?
Yes.
I know we talked about something about income.
The beauty of the old beauty of income.
So the way your income works here was that it was once a month that you were getting paid, I think, from memory.
Right, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's have you do a hard skullduggery check. If it succeeds, then today is one of your payout days, in which case then we'll leave it several sessions before you get another.
Talk about just
Okay.
getting over the line.
Yep, so you get paid the 18,000 today, and then it'll be several sessions before you get paid again, but
Okay.
We're slightly richer even more.
No, I'm slightly richer.
yeah, that's him getting paid the profit from the casino.
Everyone's getting slightly richer at some way or another today.
And other than that, let's see. Obligations is probably a good thing to begin on. What numbers has everyone got for that?
5 and 10, respectively.
5 and 0.
Um,
5 and 5 for Soden.
Family of 5.
Flynn gave a bunch of money away, so I'm gonna make you go up a bit on addiction.
Okay.
So go up by 5 on addiction. Family, I think, based on everything and running into, people who remembered other people and being around Red and Envoy for so long, you're probably getting a little bit homesick for Merla. So increase that by 5 as well.
Yeah, I'll just give her a call. The sweet ass benefits of a HoloNet.
Nadrock is
Need
not
some private
here,
time.
so I will not adjust his right now, otherwise I would have. If Soton can hear me, I will tell you how yours is going to adjust. Actually, from some of what you heard, I think your artifact's obsession will increase by 5. As for Silverback, a score to settle is going to increase by 5 because you're getting really quite antsy on the whole thing now. Your betrayal will go down by 5 though.
Okie dokie.
As for anyone managed to complete any goals?
Technically both.
What are yours?
Well, gain power, continue to develop or seek out new. So now I know where both the last 2 coins are, and where the pendant is, and regain what was taken.
You don't really know where the pendant is. He took a guess at where it would be.
Oh, yeah, but still, yeah. I technically know where the last 2 coins are. That's the short term, and technically part of the long term because I have regained technically Glaz's territory back.
Thank you, Soton.
might be
damaging
on the
the
water.
Empire happened. So, right.
Does
Did
it technically, but your call.
let me look at them and I will.
I don't know where I did seek out because now I know where they are. It's just whether regain what was taken this counts.
Did
that-
Flynn achieve any goals?
I have expand resistance network, and another one is purchase the minstrel crest.
I'd say
Spacecraft.
short. I'd say
So-
short term. You have. 'Cause you picked
Yeah.
up the spy.
Yep.
Now then, the second one's just literally
Gee.
just play the waiting game until big.
Well,
fat
this
squad-
is a lot of people completed theirs this session, so this is going to be a nice little XP gain for everyone.
Oh, that'd be good for once.
Yay! I could possibly pick up a power.
Which one are you going for?
I-
Yeah, I could possibly pick up one of the remaining 3.
I would say so.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
Because 2 of you completed long-term goals, and it's 10 for a long-term goal, it's 5 for a short-term.
It's my first time. It's taken what, nearly 2 months for me to do my first long term.
Yeah, well, they're meant to be a while.
Well, I don't know. That's what I meant. That's at least yeah. Which force power shall I take next? I've got barrier, misdirect, attack, heal.
I don't remember which one I was looking at.
I can take move, telepathy. Ebb seems the most useless of them all.
Is there anything else that needs to be covered at the end of a session?
Don't think so.
Don't think so.
Morality.
Yes.
That's gonna make a fucking difference.
Can probably do that at the start of next session instead, that one, because... Oh, or you can do it now.
I'm just gonna do it real quickly now.
Did I take harmony or conflict at all?
I'm gonna give you a point of harmony for being really polite to the hut.
Love it! Effing love it!
I mean, there is deviousness behind it because, you know, sometimes it helps to be the person to smooth things over after being aggressively.
And I'm also going to give you 2 points of harmony for your interactions with the Imperial.
All right.
Villain.
Friend. The Imperial friend.
Hey, Flynn's all about making friends and crushing his enemies. I mean, what? That's crazy. So what is it? First one rolled is it the harmony or?
The first one is your conflict, so it's if it is higher than your conflict, you gain morality. If it is lower, then you lose morality.
Okay, so I took conflict. I don't think, right?
You didn't gain any conflict, no, so you should go up by 4. The second one, you want your harmony to be higher if you want it to go up, so your harmony was, what, 3?
Yeah.
So you go
I
up
rolled
by
a-
an additional 2.
Sweet. So
You
What
went
is
up
that?
6 morality?
jeez, I'm at 70 something. Does that make me a paragon or something?
Yes.
Oops.
So basically, the
It's
paragons
not
are
that bad.
canceling each other out a little bit now.
By the way, I think at some point I need to start training you.
So let's 75. All right.
Your force rating must be insane by now.
What?
Sotons.
It's called 6.
So what is that first level of Paragon giving me?
That's a good question. It's been a little while. Give me a moment. I will double check.
Not that I plan on keeping it, but
First
pretty sure I'll be.
point Paragon. You only take 1 strain when using a force power instead of the normal 2.
Mr. GM man, can I just continue writing a book this time again?
That was to complete a goal last time or something, wasn't it?
It was pretty much just starting to write down Jedi history to continue building up a library for the Jedi Temple.
You can keep writing it, but you won't get the extra experience this time round.
Okay. I just want to roll.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. Average with a boost. Well, you don't think you need the boost. um,
Yeah, okay. I wrote another good book.
At the start of each session, Paragon adds 1 light side point to the pool.
Yeah, it's virtually we now cancelled out.
Well, not so much cancelled out because the other ones still flip, so you're actually just increasing the standard.
Yeah, it's increasing,
pool,
but yeah, it's still technically cancelling. By definition, sort of cancelling. We're cancelling each other out. We don't technically lose a light side now, like we used to be.
What was I doing?
Okay, guys. I finally achieved it.
Achieved what?
Anything about law is from now on always possible.
I'm confused. What do you mean? Sorry.
My law skill is once per session just OP.
Right. Oh, as in you get to remove all difficulty, sort of thing.
Oh no, it's pretty much I add my force rating in onto ranks in law.
Oh.
What?
I mean, if you Paragon, you're still looking for light side points with that. Anyway.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go to bed again. Thank you for
probably a
this
good
lovely
idea.
session.
Yep. Hope you get better quickly. It's not fun.
How do I determine my force rating? I know I've got the Awakening, which gives me 1, and I've got 1.
One.
Do you have any ranks in alter/control?
I do have 1 in each.
So you take half your points in the highest one of those, rounded up, so it's 1 point.
That's when.
You got
That's
force
part of
rating
your force
2.
rating. Your force rating is the highest one of those 2 skills. Half of those rounded up is part of your force rating. That's in the rules there.
And then what? So if you increase the rank in them, it naturally increases the force rating?
Yes.
Yes, but it's only the highest one of those 2 skills, not
Yeah, well,
both.
they're identical. Oh, fuck, my force rating's been weakened all this time.
So it's half rounded
I
up.
should be at 5.
Ooh, you're also a fucking master.
Alter, and alter and control are both at 4.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, I've gone complete I've just gone complete Magus here. Magnus here.
So I think you and me are just teaching the shit out of Flynn.
I've been taught by dark magic from all my shit that I've been collecting. I don't think you want me as a teacher.
Hey Flynn, wanna go grey?
Fuck, if I do another tree, that's gonna push me to fucking 8.
I picked up Painful Blow, Uncanny Senses, and Animal Companion.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm using that in the Star Wars one. Stargate one, Animal Companion. I kind of want to just push the force rating to its limit because just for the sense of succeeding with Shockwave on attack is going to be stupid.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here you go. Blast of quality +8.
God damn it.
Thank God I
And
got.
just imagine there are talents where I can in the normal core game I think where I can give you my force rating extra on it.
Oh, if I'm starting to Shockwave at Blast 8, we're going to be raising some fucking eyebrows around the place.
It would be a blast of 14 then.
That's the only thing, is the more force rating, the more dangerous we become to susceptible. Force
But
rating actually
the-
isn't. Force rating actually doesn't play much of a bigger input unless you're using like saber abilities would actually gain the force rating. Most force powers don't actually benefit from force rating too much. Only really attack, barrier, and I'm pretty sure that's actually only 2.
Yeah.
healing
sort
can
of.
also
Oh, healing, yes, and if you were going to punch unarmed, Ebb can also push you limit up.
yeah,
Yeah,
mine
right.
is more going to be focused on using it to remember to be a brain.
Yeah, it's surprising how much your force rating doesn't really affect the powers too much, which is a good thing. Not a bad thing. It's actually probably a better thing.
I think the force rating more specializes if you are talented with the force, but if you have those powers like move and ebb, okay, those like move and I don't know, sense. It's more like training them,
Yeah.
tightens them.
So, here's the thing, guys. My highest thing would be the altar.
Okay.
That's my highest force power. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
it runs
the
up cunning.
yes. But I'm trying to figure out which one I should take.
Well, just look, always read down through the bottom of the tables as well, because some allow you to play on both sides of the coin.
Right.
Like, for example, I'll use because I use barrier all the fucking time. There's actually an alter. That's why I've got control and alter through the roof, because barrier has alter and control. Different, like if I want to reflect damage, that's alter, but if I want to repulse damage, that's control. So
Yep.
there are, if the force power says alter and control, it means there's things down in the bottom inside the table that allows you to activate certain abilities. Or only
I would say focus on control first, but
depends on
yeah,
what powers you want.
I'm just
most
trying
of
to
the
look.
powers work with control. That's why.
Well, I mean, both of those stats are still pretty good with the ones that I chose. So,
Let me tell you, move works with alter. Actually, move is by core and alter skill. 4C, misdirect, heal, press. I'd say there's actually more alter than there is control.
It
just
works.
trying to figure out which one will benefit Flynn the best.
So we're still looking at, I'm not going to do any of this until storylines are finished off nicely and all of that sort of stuff. But probably with how high XP is getting and how powerful everyone is getting in their trees, we're probably, once the current storylines, which is, there's 4 of them, But once
Yeah.
they're wrapped up, I think we'll probably finish this campaign, and then if we're still wanting to do another, we can enter another one. But so we know a little bit ahead of time, if we're looking at Genesis system, with the following one, we would change to the other Genesis talent. Um,
No.
or if you want to go back to the Star Wars one more specifically, then we can do that.
I'm kind of okay with both.
Probably the Genesis one's probably better than the other one.
Yeah, I think the Genesis is a more specific on the people, but the Star Wars one is a bit more balanced and then gets really unbalanced if you start picking up your third tree.
Yeah. Whereas Genesis is balanced nicely if we don't do it with this version of its suggested tree. If we do it with the other one where it takes 2 of the previous tier to get
Forever.
1 of the next, takes a while before you start hitting high tier abilities. Which is fine, but it means that don't have to be quite as concerned about how much XP everyone's earning. So yeah, it's up to you what sort of one you want to do there. And also the other thing to think about before we get to that stage is if there's a preferred era to take on. Like, do you want to continue the storylines of your characters a little bit further in the future, and we'll do another reset? Or would you like to pick up a new era and do new characters?
Mm.
I don't know what's so currently we are a group of 3. I wanted to just throw this in. Could it maybe be also sensible if we pick up 1 or 2 more?
Players.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got no issue adding more. Like, even for this one, I don't have an issue with it. It's just that we're far enough into this one that it's not necessarily easy for people to join. Because the XP that they'll have to apply is very high. Basically means that inexperienced people with the system are going to find a really hard time trying to jump in at this point. But other than that, yeah, if we're starting over with the next campaign, which is what we'll do either way, yeah, I would open it up for more people. Or if you've got people you know that you want to have join, they can too.
All right. Then
And when we
I'm
start the
now
next
going
one,
to leave.
I'll let Numenorian know as well, so that if he's got the time and wants to jump back in, he can.
Yep. So good luck, everybody, and stay healthy.
Yeah, you.
No.
Straight up, no. Fuck off.
I love that. It's from Archer, where she's
Yeah,
like,
no.
Archer, be careful. No.
Oh god.
Such a great series.
I could just literally just have fucking Inquisitors start coming after us, so I start using some of these powers.
Yeah, it is possible.
Why not? You know, fucking blast 8 on a fucking shockwave attack.
Well,
Reduce
I
that to-
could afford the bait. I could afford move.